Alright. Yo, what up, everyone? Welcome back to my stream. Alright, if you guys are on YouTube, or Rumble, or Twitch, or Kick, make sure you guys subscribe and follow. And, look for the, description or the damn About section for the links to the other channels. And let's continue learning. Kai, why are you doing that? I'm on stream, you nasty girl. Stop licking yourself. She's so fucking cute. Say hi. Come. Come. Let me just bring her closer for you guys. Oh, she's stretching first. Come. Come. Giving Bang kisses. Oh, that's cute. Paw. Yeah. How you doing, girl? How you doing? That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Now get out here. Get out here. Anyways, where was I? Let's continue learning on Boot.Dev. We're doing the Learn Linux course, and let me just show you guys. So on YouTube, if you go to Telco 760 on any channel you guys prefer, there should be links to the other channels. So Rumble, Twitch, Kick, Discord, tip me. You don't have to fucking tip me if you don't want to, but it's there just in case you guys have money burning a hole in your pocket. But Discord, you can join. I rarely use it now, but um, yeah, you fucking use Discord. DM me if you want to play video games or whatever. Together, Telco 760 is the same on Steam, so you'll be able to friend me if you DM me through Discord only. I think, yeah. There's no other way for you guys to contact me. I'm not gonna like put a link to my Steam account like on the Discord, but you guys will be able to find me, I'm pretty sure, and then just friend me. And if we have similar games that we play, then we will play together if they're multiplayer. Anyways, on Telco 760, if you go to live, you'll be able to see the last live video, or the current live video that I'm on. And then the last video, Boot.Dev number 5, you can see that. You go to playlist and then sort by the date added. Uh, Last video added actually. And then you'll be able to see like the very last video that I uploaded onto a playlist from the Gamer to Engineering series of videos. I have 50, damn, 50 so far. Let me go in it real quick. Pause this shit. So if you look here on the right, it's me installing Arch Linux and setting up Arch Linux virtualization with KVM, Kimu, and then downloading, installing Windows in Microsoft Visual Studio for MASM, which if you don't know what it is, you don't need to worry about it. You could Google what MASM is, and then me fucking up my own Arch um, system update twice, I think, and then I have to like. It didn't actually break. I didn't actually break it. I just, yeah. Anyways, Steam Deck. The consoles died. This one is when I purchased my Steam Deck and all the stuff for the Steam Deck, so I could emulate games. And you should really watch this video. I know it says 56 minutes 31 seconds. You could speed up the video or skip ahead. Um, it's just me going through a bunch of like every single freaking accessory that I have for the excuse me, for the Steam Deck, and then I use it as a console. I connect it to my TV so I could play video games whenever I'm not live streaming. Um, any games that are burning in my backlog of fucking Steam games that I haven't played or finished or completed yet, I'd be uploading them also onto my playlist as well. And then I also have all my Boot.Dev videos on here, starting from here in order. Let's see. I have me fixing or replacing battery on my mom's phone, and my Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. and the screen and shit like that. Um, CSU Math 12 because I'm almost I'm almost done with the semester, but CSUS Math 12. So California State University Sacramento Math 12 is algebra for STEM, as you can see right here on the title, and then it's just like some homework assignments that I chose to just live stream it, and then in parentheses I put like what it's about, the homework, exponents, properties and shit, just so that whoever is trying to become a computer engineer or whatever, or a similar path, what kind of stuff they're in for, and what kind of stuff that could actually help them out before going to college. And if they don't want to go to college, they can learn all this shit for free on YouTube, or pay for Alex. This Alex Pro is a math program, so you can learn a bunch of math up to like pre-calculus, I think, or calculus. Anyways, yeah, you guys can view all this stuff on there. Let me go back, and of course, the Boot.Dev playlist, Boot.Dev backend developer path, is only about Boot.Dev stuff. So this playlist right here, if you guys are looking for Boot.Dev stuff, this is where I began my Boot.Dev shit 5 months ago. Except busy as shit. So like you'll see if you look at the dates for every single video. It's not back to back to back. Like I think a month or two passed by in between another stream. In between two streams and shit, just because I couldn't find any time to do it, or I had other projects that I had to do, either uh, stream related or like YouTube or channel related, whatever fucking creator, whatever fucking related, or personal projects or whatever. Just I've been busy, and when I find the time to play video games, then I've been playing Days Gone, but I haven't since when Rose came out. Yeah, this is a fun ass game. Anyways, Helldivers 2 also great fucking game. Um, so yeah, these two are gonna be majority of my fucking gameplays, and if I find time, I gotta finish Days Gone so I can upload all the videos and you guys can see my like how I played that game. Anyways, that's enough of that, right? Let's go back to Boot.Dev. We are on Learn Linux. Let me just. Alright, mic is on. Let me just switch my screen capture so you guys can view everything that is on my screen, because we're gonna need that. Alright, sorry for the inception, you guys. Alright, and let me minimize that. I'm gonna need to open my terminal, and then we could continue. Let me zoom in. Alright, now from last video, I set up greetings my lord, so that every time I have my console open up, it greets me and it says my lord. Anyways, let's continue. More truck is attacked. Oh yeah, there's an event happening right now. Let's check my leaderboard, because this is a gamified fucking experience of learning how to do nerdy shit on the computer, basically. You're in position 3 of 25 league members. So, let's see. I was actually on. Was I on yesterday? Yeah. Okay. But as early in the morning, I think. You're in position 3 of daily learners. So, I'll be able to probably catch up to Ivan. Amjad. Amjad. 5 on 25 league members. Let's see. Top daily learners, I'm at 6,732, so I went down by like 300 or so. Alright, let's go to dashboard and continue learning. Alright, chapter 5 input output. We are on. Wait, no. No, there's no way I'm on this one. Did I finish programs yesterday? Really? Let's go to the last lesson. Path config. Did I really finish it? Oh yeah, I did. Oh. Oh. That's cool. Okay. Anyways, input output is the next chapter. We're on chapter 5, and then packages is next. If you guys hear noise in the background, I'm 3D printing another of the same iPhone case for my iPhone 14 Pro Max. Um, this one's kind of dirty. I tried cleaning it off with like I didn't use bleach, but like with Dawn dish soap, and then like it does get somewhat clean. But if I take it out, it's like super white on the inside because no dust and shit has gone, um, or not that much dirt has gone on the inside. Let me just show you guys. Oh shit, let me not fuck up my phone. It's out the case. All right, turn on the light. All right, so hopefully you guys can see how dirty that shit looks. I tried cleaning it. Uh, it's kind of not as clean as this. So if you guys could see the difference, that shit is white as fuck, like brand new, and this is like discolored gray. And I'm just gonna print another one out, and then this one I'll use as a backup and shit. I'm planning to. I still gotta do it. I gotta replace the screen for my Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. And I think I'm just gonna use the same screen. Like if you guys go watch that video on my let's see, the playlist or one of the videos where I'm replacing the screen and stuff. At the end of that video, I say that I am probably gonna like send it back for a screen. Like on the screen, on one side of the screen, all the way down, it lights up on one of the edges of the fucking Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus screen. It lights up down all the way, and like even when you press the power button, it still lights up. So I said I was gonna send it back to where it got the part from, so that cause it's like free replacements and shit. But I kind of want to get rid of the iPhone and sell it and get some money back already, and then sell my watch too. That way I could use my Samsung watch. I'm gonna do a video of fixing the replacing the battery so that it works. Because it still works. It's just I gotta replace the battery and update the software and shit. Samsung Galaxy S10. It's not the 4G one. I mean, the 5G one is the 4G one before they made the 5G version of it. So I got it like when it barely came out. Um, it still works. I'm gonna go to T-Mobile, get the little SIM card, connect it, and then fucking if it works, it works. I rarely use my cell phone anyways, except for like I don't know, looking at memes on Facebook or TikTok or fucking Instagram and shit. And then other than that, I don't really use it. Um, where was I going with this? Anyways, I'm printing a new case for my iPhone 14 Pro Max. So if you guys hear any noise in the background, like machining, that is what is that's what the noise is about. Anyways, all right, man. The man command is short for manual. Manuel. It's a program that displays the manual for other programs. RTFM. So, I know that manuals documentation can feel intimidating. Heck, that's why there are courses like this one to give you a gentler introduction. That said, manuals and documentation will become useful to you as you become a more experienced developer. They're not as scary as they seem when you actually take the time to read them. Using man. The man command will only work for programs that it has a manual for, but most built-in commands and Unix programs are supported. You just pass the name of the command as an argument. The most intuitive place to start, of course, is reading the manual's manual. Open the man pages for the man command. Man. Alright. Just making sure you guys can hear me, and I forgot to turn on My oldies on Pandora. Louie Louie. Alright, searching. Most people don't just read man pages for fun. More often, the manual is used as a reference to quickly look up usage or special flags. You can search for text in the manual by pressing the forward slash key and typing your search. Then press enter. Try. Let's try look up what the R flag, the dash R flag does for the ls command. So man ls. Type this to start searching. Press N to jump to the next result. Press N, capital N, to go back if you went too far. Alright, assignment. As a systems person, the grep command will be your best friend. It has a lot of power, but it can be a little confusing to use. Open the grep manual. For one. For two, you'll notice that the manual is an interactive session. Page through the manual with a spacebar and Q. Quit with Q. Read the first couple of paragraphs of the grep manual, then read the question and scroll through the rest of the manual for the answer. Alright, the question says, what does the lowercase -v flag do? Okay, so that's the question we're trying to answer. I want to try this right here. Let's get to the console and type in oh shit. Erase this. M-A-N man ls. Alright, so man ls. This what is this? Man ls. This is the okay. Man is the manual for the manual. Okay. Alright, so name ls list directory content synopsis option file description list of information about files the current directory by default sort entries alphabetically if none of the whatever that shit says nor sort is specified. Mandatory arguments to long options are mandatory for short options too. Dash A is all. Do not ignore entries starting with okay, almost all. Do not list implied author. Okay. So man ls is the system person grep command will be your best friend. Open the grep manual. Okay. So this is just a manual, the list. All right. Written by Richard M. Stallman and David McKenzie. Copyright. Okay. So let's put what? Q to quit? Alright, so man is the next thing. Manual for the manual. Man, an interface to the system reference manuals. Man option section page. Man K. Okay. Description. Man is the system manual pager. Each page argument given to the man is normally the name of a program, utility, or function. The manual page associated with each of these arguments is then found and displayed. A section, if provided, will direct man to look only in that section of the manual. The default action is to search in all of the available sections following a predefined order and to show only the first page found, even if the page exists in several sections. Okay. Manual page consists of several sections. Examples: man ls, man dash a, man dash t, man dash l, k, f. Overview. Defaults, options, main, okay, finding manual pages. So the manual for the manual is long as well. Alright, press Q to exit. Oh wait, I was supposed to press N to jump to the next result. Uh, let's see. Press H for help or Q to quit. So N. Where's N? N. No previous regular expression. Or what is Shift N? Go back if you went too far. No. Hmm. Yeah, that I don't think that's working like I thought. I'm at the top and no previous regular expression. Okay. Q. No, that was W. All right. Grep command. So grep manual. Man grep. All right. This is the grep manual. Grep print lines that match patterns. Description. grep searches for patterns in each file in synopsis first form, which is used if no -e or -f options are present. The first operand patterns is one of the more patterns separated by the new line characters in grep prints. Each line that matches a pattern, typically patterns, should be quoted when grep is used in a shell command. A file of dash stands for the standard input. If no file is given, recursive searches examine the working directory, and non-recursive searches read standard input. Alright, so to answer this fucking question, what does the lowercase -v do for grep? Page through the manual, okay. Okay, so N. N won't work. What about the arrow keys? Yeah, the arrow keys work. Alright, the lowercase v right here. Wait, that's capital, isn't it? I'll put the version number of grep in accent. Okay, where's the lowercase v? Right here. So let's see. -- invert match. Okay, so invert the sense of matching to select non-matching lines. Alright, let's click over here. Matches lines that start with V. Prints the version, selects non-matching lines. 3. No? Selects non-matching? Hold up. Invert the sense of matching. So, the opposite, to select non-matching lines. I'm stupid. And I just read it too? Yep. Anyways, next. Next question. Which of the following grep options is incorrect? Alright, so we have to check and see which one is incorrect. Let's move this to the left. Which of the following grep is incorrect? So the lowercase -t. I don't see a lowercase t. There's a capital T. I think this is wrong right here. Lowercase r, recursive. Let's see. How do I go to the top? Page. Whatever. Page up. Alright. The lowercase r. So capital T is not even on there, so let's not look at that. Capital R. Wait, which of the following grep options is incorrect? Recursive. Hmm. I don't see any of those up on there. Okay, am I looking at the right place? Ignore case count recursive. Let's see. What if I do manual of grep dash R or dash T? Let's try that. Grep print lines. So let's see. Display control characters now recommended. Press return. Alright, let's press H for help. Escape space. Forward one window. Let's see. Escape. Right arrow. Search forward for N. Matching the line. Changing file. Miscellaneous commands. Options. Dash R. Maybe I could find it here. Dash R. Raw control. No. This is not it. Alright, so press return for more. Or Q when done. Uh, so I'm confused at what I should be looking at. So I'm gonna put any of them in the the grep, grep manual. So then it says it can be a bit overwhelming to stare at a wall of text in a manual. The grep manual is quite extensive, but we can use the search tool to find exactly what we need. Alright. While you have the manual open, okay, so let me go click here. While you have the menu open by running man grep, try pressing the / key. This will open the search prompt at the bottom of your screen. So /. This will open the search prompt at the bottom of your screen. Alright, try searching for the flags listed in the options. For example, type the -I and hit enter. Does the manual show you a description for that flag? Alright, so move this over here. The -R, enter. Oh, okay. What the fuck? What was this? Okay, let's see. Okay, it was right there. It was under binary files. Let's see. D action? No, it's not this one. It's this one. Dash R. Other options U binary. Anyways, recursive. Read all files under directory. Oh no, it's just looking for this recursive. So dash T. So now let's look for dash lowercase t. Enter. That one looks like it's not even popping up. Alright, so forward slash the dash I. Pattern not found. Okay. The dash C. What the fuck? Dash C is context, not count. So it is highlighting it. It's just alright. Forward slash dash I. Let's do this one again. Ignore case. So that one's correct. This one's correct. The dash T. Dash T. Enter. And then let's look for it. It should be highlighted on the left side somewhere. Initial tab for the capital dash text. No, this for the dash A. Alright, so it's either this one or the count one. But why is the count one saying, I mean the dash C one not popping up either. Alright, let's start from the top. Dash E, dash I, dash C is count, yep. So general output control, count. So this one's correct. This one's wrong. Alright. Jesus, that took a while. Anyways, take me home, country road. Yeah. Alright, calm me the fuck down. Alright. Take me home to the place I belong. Alright. Flags. As you already seen in this course, some commands accept flags. Flags are options that you can pass to a command to change its behavior. For example, the ls command can take a -l flag to show a long list of files. ls-l or the -a flag to show all files including hidden files. ls-a. You can also combine flags. ls-al. So if you combine the flags, ls command take the l flag to show a long listing of files. So show me a long listing of files including the hidden files. Okay. Conventions. Whether or not a command takes flags and what those flags are is up to the developer of the command. That said, there are some common conventions. Single character flags are preferred with a single dash. Multi-character flags are prefixed with 2 dashes to dash help. Sometimes the same flag can be used with a single dash or 2 dashes. Example, the dash H. Okay, that one for help. Assignment. You found that some files have been tampered with. To figure out which one it is, you need to know the number of bytes contained in each line or each file. So use the word count command WC to find the number of bytes in World Bank public pr_ideas.txt file. Use the man command to figure out which flag you need to use. Alright. Use the WC count for the numbers of bytes. Use the man command to figure out which flag you need to use. Paste the number of bytes into the input. So we were just talking about the L. L is so let's CD into fucking world. Oh shit. Pennies from heaven. Shooby dooby. Okay, public. Public products. Nope. Oh wait, let's just go here. So now. Ah shit. Alright, so let's WC fucking PR_ideas dot text. Alright. 12, 182, 1098 PR ideas, okay? Use the man command to figure out which flag. Okay. What manual page do you want? Man. WC. Alright, WC print new line of word. WC. The bytes is the -C. So bytes, print the byte counts. Alright, dash lowercase c. So let me WC. No, actually, let's. Alright, WC. And then dash lowercase c space print ideas. So 1098. Alright. Paste the number of bytes. 1098. Copy. Alright. There we go. Yeah. It's just to like condense it, or like to actually, because it gave you like a bunch of numbers. You're not gonna know which one it is. Like up here, 12, 182, 1098 are on in the text. 1098 is the bytes for it. Alright, next. Positional arguments. Programming languages have functions, and functions take arguments. For example, this Python function takes two parameters, XP and level. Define print player, XP and level. Alright, print player has XP, and is level. It can then be called with two arguments, print player 10 2. Player has 100 XP and is level 2. In the shell commands, programs can also take arguments. For example, the cd command takes a single argument, the directory to change to with cd, and then home waxling. Alright. Other commands might take multiple arguments. For example, the move command mv takes two arguments, the file to move, alright, this file to move, and the destination to move it to. Alright. Okay. Assignment. Take a look inside the World Bank public directory. Cat the contents of the suspicious looking key.txt file. This looks like some kind of private key. Why is it in the public directory? And then move the key.txt from World Bank public to World Bank private. The mv command lets you rename the file you're moving it you're moving, I mean. So be careful to keep the same name, changing only the directory in which it's located. 3. List the contents of World Bank private directory, and then paste the contents of World Bank private into the field and submit it. So, alright, let's do that. First, let's clear everything out, Control L, and let's see, where are we? PWD. We're in public. Alright, so World Bank public directory. So now we're gonna cat. Ah, shit. Fucking cat. Let's see. Key.text. TXT. Um. Help! How do I escape? Ugh, God. Close window. Open it. I forgot how to escape the shit. Anyways. PWD. Where are we? So now we're in home. Now we need a CD back to fucking World Bank. Private or public? Public. And then we're in public. Now we need a cat. Before I press enter, I accidentally press enter instead of space. We're gonna cat contents of key. Key.text. Alright. That's the contents of it. Alright. Move key.text. So now we're gonna move. Let's see. Key. Dot txt. We're gonna move it to World Bank. // private. Okay. // Alright, so it says the move command lets you rename the file you're okay, so move key.text, World Bank private, okay. That should work, right? Yeah, that should work. Enter. Alright, it says move key.text, World Bank private, no such file directory. Move cannot move key.text to World Bank private. No such file or directory. Let me ls. It says key.text is here. So do I have to... I have to move out, don't I? Then let's do it again. No? Let's see. Hmm. Alright. So this is not working, so I'm gonna see what Boots can figure out what I did wrong. It says greetings. When you use the move command, it looks like you're having a bit of trouble. Okay, when you use the move command, the computer looks for the file exactly where you are currently standing. Your working directory. Let's look at your first attempt. You were inside public directory. You correctly identified that key.txt was there, but you told the computer to move it to World Bank private. Since you were already inside public, the computer looked at the folder named World Bank inside the public folder, which doesn't exist. Hmm. Your second attempt was in the World Bank. Now that you're inside the World Bank directory, does key.txt live directly inside World Bank, or is it inside a subfolder? Few questions. If you are in World Bank directory, what command can you run to see where key.txt is hiding? If the file is inside public key.txt, how would you describe that path to mv command while standing in the World Bank folder? Remember, the first argument is where the file is now, and the second argument is where you want it to go. Both paths need to be accurate. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, so it's in World Bank private, and then we're gonna move it to World Bank / private. Now we're gonna delete that and put public. What? Um, what if I put dot / No. Okay, what am I doing wrong, bitch? Shit. Alright, it seems there is a bit of confusion regarding how to point directories that are right in front of you. In your terminal prompt, I see you're currently inside World Bank directory. Telco 760 Arch World Bank, okay? When you are already inside World Bank, you don't need to include World Bank / at the start of your path. The computer is already there. It's like being inside of a house and trying to walk in the kitchen. You don't need to go out of the front door and come back through the house kitchen entrance. Try looking at your command again. Move KX. World Bank public, World Bank private. There are two things to adjust here. The source. You are proving or providing three arguments to move. Key.txt, World Bank, and World Bank private. The move command usually expects two, the source and the destination. Alright, so the path you are standing in World Bank. The private folder is just called private or dot. Uh, Let's see. If you are sending World Bank, the private folder is just private forward slash or dot private forward slash forward slash. If the file you want to move is currently inside the public folder, how would you write the path to that specific file starting from where you are standing now? As a hint, the syntax should look like this. Move path to current file. So, okay. Okay. So right here, I'm supposed to put fucking public forward slash key dot text, and then fucking move to fucking dot forward slash private, like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna ls. Oh wait, actually, go to cd fucking cd's nuts private private. And then ls the contents. So now key.text is there. Alright. List the contents in the world private. Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh my god. I just gotta remember exactly how to do it. Alright. How much time do we got? Almost an hour in. We'll do this last one, I think. Let's see, there's a total of 15. So yeah, let's do up to 5. We're a third in. After I complete this, a third of the way done. Alright, help. By convention, most production-ready CLI tools have a help option that prints info about how to use a tool. It's usually accessed with one of the following: help dash dash help flag or dash h. Help first positional argument. The help output is often easier to parse than a full man page. It's usually more of a quick start guide than a full manual. Assignment: you need to make some network requests as part of an audit, or as part of this audit. You want to make sure that the machine you're auditing only has access to authorized systems. To make those requests, you'll need to know how to use curl. It's a CLI tool that lets you make network requests from the command line. Print out the help menu for curl. Paste the command you used to print the menu, not the menu itself, into the input field and submit your answer. Alright, so let's fucking control L. Let's dash help. To make, you'll need to know how to use curl. It's a CLI tool that lets you make network requests. Print out help menu. The help menu for curl, manual curl. Alright, and then the help menu for help. Press return for more. Paste the command you used to print the menu into the field and okay. Okay. I don't think I did it right. So let's see. Dash help or dash H curl. Or curl dot dash H. Curl and then dash H flag. Let's try the dash dash help. Okay. Yeah, I did it right. Okay. I figured it out. So don't get the manual. I'm confusing last lesson. Yeah, the last lesson with this one. Alright, so if I do curl and then get help for curl, it'll print this shit out. It says this is not the full help. This menu is split into categories. The dash dash help category to get an overview of all categories, which are authorization, connection, curl, deprecated DNS file, FTP, global, HTTP, IMAP, all this shit right here. You use dash dash help all to list all options. Okay. Alright. Next. So the next one is exit codes. Alright, so we need to do exit code, standard output, standard error, standard in, piping, interrupt, kill, Unix philosophy, two of them, and then top. Alright, chapter 5 is a third of the way done. And then chapter 6 packages. Let's see, there's 6 package, NeoVim. Okay, we looked at this on last stream. Alright, let's check the leaderboard. I'm in position 2 of 25 league members for the daily learners. Alright. You're in position 5 of league members. Okay. Yeah. And then let's check the global leaderboards for the top daily. 4,393. Holy shit, look at this motherfucker. Alright. They're doing nothing but this. Well, then again, I am wasting time by streaming. Because if I wasn't streaming, then I was just doing it on my laptop or on my PC, whatever. And just, or my phone. Because, like, if you pay for the subscription for the years, you get to be able to access it through your phone, your tablet. Just basically anything that has a browser. And, that includes fucking boots and everything. I would have been further. Yeah, if I wasn't streaming this and talking about it and getting sidetracked. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me close this. I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll come back on some other time today. Anyways, you guys know what to do. Subscribe, follow on YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, and Kick. And then thanks for watching. Apologize for the tangents in the video, but hopefully you guys learned something. You guys don't have to watch my YouTube video for to look at the course contents and shit. Unless actually, let me show you real quick, because I didn't show you guys. I showed like in the first fucking video, like when I was doing learn to code in Python. I think like the first few episodes. I don't know. I just randomly fucking mention it every now and then. So if you go to their YouTube, just go to YouTube, Boot.Dev. You go to their playlist. They have the full courses. I'm not sure if they go through every single lesson of the course, or they pick and choose like the most important ones. So that I don't know, but you guys can view. Let's see, Learn Linux full course right here. They have 2 hours and 33 minutes and 30 seconds. So you guys can view it. They also, yeah, they have chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, and chapter 6. Yeah. I don't know how fast they go, or whether they go through each lesson or just pick and choose some of them. They might not go through all of them because they want people to actually subscribe to their program and stuff, right? Like actually pay for it. So they might just be doing an overview like some of the lessons. I don't know. I haven't watched the video yet myself, but you guys should be doing this alongside of watching it. They recommend that you do like a course and then watch the video of the course. I be doing that with my own videos. I go to my own YouTube videos and fucking go to my own playlist and watch my own fucking videos. That way I could like remember what I did last, or just review, or just look at how retarded I was. And then like I could see here and kind of remember like, oh yeah, I remember how dumb I was on that part, or what I didn't get about it. And then yeah, it's just like learning from your mistakes over and over. Let me exit. Let me go back to. Let me actually fucking change the properties so that I'm not showing my whole fucking screen anymore. And then, alright. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you guys next time.